Chipotle Mexican Grill just released quarterly reports. It's 1:38 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 10:17. One of the things that we can say is that on that initial headline, first of all, we made the high of $452 right here on Chipotle Mexican Grill. Currently trading at the pullback of 443. There are some suspicious things in the numbers that we are not understanding because we have to wait for the conference call to understand the numbers. I will tell you that they missed by 12 cents per share. Okay, the revs were in line. They're raising fiscal 13 comp guidance and fiscal 14 comps. During the quarter, we opened 37 new restaurants, bringing the total to 1,539 Chipotle Mexican Grills now, including our first restaurant in Germany. Food costs were 33.6% of the revenue, an increase of 100 basis points driven by higher ingredient cost. From where that initial gap was and where this evaluation is, from what I'm reading here, MMTs, we'll be looking at taking this one short in the morning. Guidance to the mid-single digit growth from low to mid-single digit growth versus 4% estimates. They estimate that they're going to open up 160 to 180 stores in the future. Okay? So what we'll do is once we get the conference call, and we'll find out what management has to talk about. Produce prices for tomatoes, corn, and tamales, they were higher. Okay? And the cost of dairy and chicken were higher. So what has sent this stock in a tailspin in the past in quarterly earnings is those higher commodity costs that we're hearing from the initial report. Once again, we'll get into the conference call and we'll find out a little bit more about what's going on. I can say that the initial spike was 452 on that 12-cent miss. That's 12 cents worse than what the headline should have been. So it's about how many stores are going to open up. However, we find it fully valued up around the 450 area. So we'll deal with this tomorrow and we'll update this to the MMT trading staff as to what we'll be looking at as far as a 450 put in the morning. So the total stock is up. The intraday high was 442. We made a 452 after hours high on that knee-jerk reaction of the headline release. Right now, when we look at where the low was of the trading session was 438, we're at 445. So once they get on the conference calls, we're going to learn a lot more about what the cost of their commodities are and how are they coming up with the numbers.